Samantha was born in August 1990 to proud parents Denise and Ellen. It wasn't until after she turned 2 that her mother started having concerns about Sammy's development, as she had not started talking yet. After blood work and genetic testing, Samantha was diagnosed with mosaic Down syndrome, the rarest type of Down syndrome.
The difference between Samantha and regular Down syndrome is an extra chromosome in every one of their cells. A mosaic Down syndrome, she has that extra chromosome in some of her cells, but not in all of them. So she doesn't have some of the physical characteristics of a child with Down syndrome. When Samantha would go in and meet people, they would look at her like, what is her disability? And technically she does have Down syndrome, but she doesn't fit that mold. And it was, in some things it was hard for her to fit in.
In 2001, Sammy's family began looking for activities and fun things for her to do over the summer while she was out of school. After much research, they found Quest's Camp Thunderbird.
Camp Thunderbird is located in Apopka, Florida. We are located on the edge of Wekiva Springs State Park. We have 36 beautiful acres of property out here, natural wooded land. Camp Thunderbird is so special for our guests because it is truly somewhere that they get to come and they get to have a vacation the way that they want. They get to do it independent of their mom, their dad, their caregiver that they rely on so much throughout the year.
Samantha was 11 when she first started going to camp. Samantha had spent nights with her grandparents and stuff like that, but she really hadn't been away for any length of time. Rosa, the director at the time, said, "Oh, she'll love it. She'll love it. Everything will be wonderful. She won't want to come home." And we're like, yeah, right, okay. 3 or 4 days into it, she called and she said, "Denise?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "You're going to have to send more money because Samantha does not want to come home."
I was able to maybe convince my mom to let me stay for a couple days, and before I knew it, I loved the place. I was in love with the place. It was like my second home.
Sammy spent 2 weeks at camp that first summer and has come to Camp Thunderbird every year since. This year will mark Sammy's 23rd summer at Quest's Camp Thunderbird.
Sammy is a remarkable individual. She is a breath of fresh air. She's so friendly. I always joke that Sammy knows Camp Thunderbird inside out and she's a second team member. She makes everybody feel comfortable. She really takes the time to get to know the team members who work here, but also getting to know the guests who attend.
It makes me feel more independent. When I'm at camp, I kind of take that role of myself as not just a camper, also a counselor. I kind of see that little self in me that when people are new or old, I kind of take that role and see what they want to do. It feels very cool to be at camp because it's a very good surrounding. My friends are pretty cool. I like to hang out with them, chat, do arts and crafts, a lot of sports and games, and a lot of times we do different things like yoga, talent show practice, stuff like that. So it was pretty cool.
Camp Thunderbird helps the parents and caretakers by giving them some much needed respite. For some of the parents of loved ones that attend Camp Thunderbird, they are the sole caregivers and they work and live with the individuals day in, day out, and they do everything that they can to ensure that their loved one is well cared for and all needs are met.
It makes us feel good because, we're not young and she has this family outside of us. I would recommend it to anybody. It not just having time away, but over the years, it has really helped Samantha be the person that she is. And I think Camp Thunderbird has taught her that she is capable, that she is very capable of being on her own and being helpful to other people.
I would say, I know it's scary at first because you're away from home and it's very different, but when you're here for just a week, you're gonna love this camp experience.
Camp Thunderbird truly changes lives, and there's no bigger indicator for me than at the end of a session, seeing all the smiling faces and just pure joy emanating from everybody, seeing the friendships that are formed, and just really taking a moment, taking a step back and thinking that's what Camp Thunderbird is. That's what it's all about. We're here to change lives, and that's something we really do.